Right there is my 11-month-old Renascence Bulldogge Rekkr. I'm up on a ridge at the Mississippi River Valley, hiking above the floodplain. Absolutely beautiful day. It's May 13th. Got Rekkr out on a solo hike. I like to use these solo hikes to spend some time with the dogs away from the pack, to bond with them and do a little training. What? It is beautiful today. It's in the low to mid 60s right now. Someone's excited. You happy, buddy? Is that a big bulldog smile I see? Up. Up. You can see Rekkr's pretty athletic. Renascence Bulldogge is a working breed. I've spent over 25 years developing. Come on. Come on. Rekkr. Hey. There you go. Just watching some people down in the valley off the ridge here. I don't know if you can see that. There's a big ridge over the floodplain there. Rekkr. Big toad, huh? Come on. Just an absolutely beautiful day. See down in the floodplain here how flooded it all is. Rekkr! Hey! Rekkr, come here! Come here! Good boy. So you can see down there, I better not point or he'll think I'm telling him to go down there. But you can see down into the floodplain there, it's still all pretty muddy and full of mire. Hopefully we'll run into some other off-leash dogs here. We're in a big off-leash wilderness area. Rekkr will get to play with some dogs and socialize. There are some dogs down in the lower floodplain, but I wanted to keep the cleanup easy when I got home, so we're up on high ground. It's a little drier. And it's just beautiful, huh? I know I say that in every video, regardless of the weather, but you know, it's true. I just I love being outside in the woods, in the air. Rekkr! Don't get too far ahead there, homie. Boy. You can see he goes up so far and then he comes back. I've got that imprint, that behavior imprinted into all my dogs. It comes from working with them off leash at a young age. I talk about that in some of the videos where I'm training puppies down below on the channel if you want to learn what I do. But I start with them off leash at a very young age so I can imprint that behavior of them sticking with you when they're young and still have that in them. All these plastic bags you're seeing on the ground here are covering some buckthorn they've cut out of the area. Some invasive buckthorn. I know I brought that up in other videos, but just because I'll get asked otherwise, that's what it is. There's a bird that just singing. Soundtrack of my life. Yeah, I'm coming. He always barks when he gets by this running water. I'm not sure why. We'll see if he does it again. Hold on a second, buddy. Again, you can see the floodplain here is all underwater. Again, that's where we're often hiking in my videos. It's probably going to be another month or two at least until it's down enough for us to go through there. And even then it's going to be sloppy. And it'll get me off the list bit. Par for the course when it comes to a bulldog, huh? Now, one thing you'll notice about my Renaissance Bulldogs, when they get hot and they pant, you don't get that rasping sound in the back of their throats. And that's caused in a lot of bull breeds because what goes hand in hand with that short muzzle is an elongated soft palate at the back of the throat. And because of misguided breedings for looks and not function over so many generations, so many bull breeds now have horrible breathing issues because that soft palate at the back of the throat extends back, and when they breathe real hard, it flaps like a flapper over the airway there and restricts their breathing. And that's why you'll see some of those dogs, you know, their tongue will even start turning purple and stuff once they get really worked up. And that my bulldogs, when they're hot and they pant, they can still breathe, and you won't hear that in the back of their throat because of that. And they also have big open nostrils. You know, that's another issue a lot of bull breeds have, is they end up having pinched nostrils. They call it stenotic nares. And that, combined with the elongated soft palate, is a death sentence for an athlete. Boy. You can see in just the last week or two how much things have really greened up through here. Again, this area will get so lush you can't walk through any of this here in a month or two. It's just amazing how much it can actually change in such a short period of time. Now, this is that bridge that was up underwater where Lobo broke through that ice, and I had to pull him up on it. You can see how low the water is now compared to that. Good boy. I breed all-terrain bulldogs. 4-paw drive. nice. Up. Up. Man, it's such a beautiful day. I could just sit here and soak it up for a couple hours. And I think I might. All right, let me see if I can get a good thumbnail of him. Come here, Rekkr. Come on. Good boy. Hopefully we got a good thumbnail out of that. Sorry. I patted him kind of hard on the ribs. Sometimes praise is painful. No. Hey, this way. So out there is the mighty Mississippi, and back in here is the floodplain area. And just a beautiful day. You don't want to go in there. Come on. Come on. Good boy. Good boy. See, again, when he's breathing heavy, you don't hear that nasty rasp in the back of the throat. And that's because I've, over the generations, bred these guys to not have that elongated, soft palate. That's what a clean breathing bulldog sounds like. Just beautiful. Doesn't get much better than this, huh? Well, if you like it, like, subscribe, and share. Hit that notification bell down below, and you'll get email notifications when my new videos come out. I'd like to welcome all the new subscribers to the channel, and sincerely thank all those who've been there along the way supporting it. That's all. Bye. Ready, homie, for clip 2? Clip 2 coming up.